not feelings. It's facts, not feelings. Wanted to be the hero, but turned into the villain. Something like the Penguin, never like Bruce Wayne. I came from the gutter, not addicted to the fame, but the streets know my name, beat them at their own game. 20 years later, claim the head of the table. I'm my brother's keeper, but more Cain than Abel. Eliminate your bloodline, I'm the tribal boss. Murder so many tried, calling tribe Lord Ross. It's a scary story, son, and all these rappers sending in the morgue. Never did it for the glory or the hot taste, did it for Grandma Ruby, who said I was special right out the gate. So continue to hate when you failed to see. You took your best shot and you bricked your three. The BSO legacy like the Bulls dynasty. My G, it looks like you need some milk. Let me call RG3. These are facts, not feelings. 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 It's the Headline King Robert Littal. Here are the facts, not feelings, of the case. And you, my friend, will be the jury and will decide how this should be handled after I lay out all of the evidence. Draya, one of the original OG IG models, was dating NFL quarterback Tyrod Taylor for approximately 2 years. Within those 2 years, at some point, Tyrod Taylor purchased a home in California that he and Draya shared. Tyrod is the only person whose name is on the paperwork for that home. At some point, they decided to end their relationship. Once they decided to end their relationship, Draya contends that Tyrod would give her the ability to purchase the home because she had put over $200,000 of her own money, allegedly, into the renovations of the house. This was never done in writing. Nothing was ever signed. Nothing has ever been filed. This was just a verbal agreement that probably happened during bedgammon. Draya quickly moved on, as she always does, to the then 21-year-old Rockets guard, Jalen Green. Soon after hooking up with the young pup, she got pregnant. She had Jalen Green's baby, and by all accounts, they are a couple, even though she's old enough to be his mother. Mr. Green also has another child that he had around the same time that Draya had her baby, and possibly a third child, meaning that he could have 3 baby mamas by the age of 22. Draya says she doesn't mind that, doesn't bother her, as long as their relationship is strong. Tyrod, on the other hand, is in New York dealing with his own set of drama, backing up Aaron Rodgers. Tyrod has decided that he would like to sell his property in California. One problem, though. Draya's still there with her oldest son, with her son from Orlando, Skandrick, and the latest child with Jalen Green. She refuses to leave the house. She is currently squatting on Tyrod Taylor's property. Tyrod went to court, got an eviction notice to try to kick Draya out of the house. The nanny was there while Draya was out of town handling business. And the cops decided not to kick the nanny and the kids out especially while Draya wasn't there. So now they're back in court, going back and forth on who deserves to live in the property. The moral question for you, and I'll start with the fellas. Fellas, would you let your ex-girlfriend, who you have no children with, stay at your property when she just had a baby with the guy that she left you for, and that guy makes over $100 million? Would that sit well with you, regardless of what verbal agreements were made during fellatio? Would you do the same thing as Tyrod Taylor? Would you try to kick her out? Would you try to get her evicted? Also, keep in mind that Draya is not broke. She has her own money. According to her, she put over $200,000 of her own money in the renovations. What would you do in this situation, guys? Secondly, for the ladies, if you were dating a guy and you were living in his home with your children that you have no paperwork on, let's take a look. Not important. That you have no paperwork on. And then you started dating a 21-year-old. You had his baby. You're almost 40. You have other kids. The 21-year-old makes $100 million. Would you stay in your ex-boyfriend's house? These are the questions that I pose to you today. Who's right and who's wrong in this situation? Is Draya right? Should her verbal agreement that she allegedly had with Tyrod Taylor be enforced? Because she put money into the house, should she be allowed, or Jalen Green be allowed to buy it? Or is Tyrod Taylor right? It's his house. His name is on all the paperwork. He's not even living there. His ex has a millionaire new boyfriend who she has a child with that should be able to provide her with housing. Is he correct in trying to get her evicted? Let me know in the comments what you think. This has been a BSO investigation.